Here we go. The last video of the year. I'm a little bit slurry. And I did promise to do this video. So I wanted to kind of recap on 2020 and talk a bit about 2021. So if you're here to watch me playing golf, hit some bad shots, get angry and throw clubs, skip the video. If you do actually care about kind of how it's been, what I think of the year, then stay tuned. But it's been a tough year, no doubt about it. I found it tough. In the summer particularly, I didn't really want to play sim golf when I was feeling unwell, and I'll get onto that shortly. But compared to others, I've been very lucky. I feel that myself and the family have got through this pretty much unscathed compared to so many people whose lives have been absolutely ravaged by the pandemic. So I wish you well. I hope that you've managed to get through the year as best you can. And I can only wish you good health and that 2021 is a much better year, that the good news around the vaccines being rolled out can just bring back a little bit of normality to so many of our lives. From a business point of view, there's no way of getting around it. It's been a good year for golf simulation and Hybrid Me as a business. We've sold through all of our screen materials stock, expecting it to last till about March. We sold out 3 weeks ago, and probably won't get any more till February. This is the Type 3. We've run out of raw materials for the archery screens, so we'll be getting some in the new year, but obviously the couriers have been facing issues. So it's just been a bit of a challenge. We had mats stock, we sold out. We had mats, we sold out. We've got mats again, and we continue to sell those. So lots of strange things going on, but 2021 we will continue to supply screens and mats and projectors and PCs. On the PC front, we're partnering now with a company called Chill Blast. They make bespoke gaming PCs. If you type in Chill Blast and Hybrid Me into Google, you'll see the pre-specified PCs that we've got for golf simulation. You can upgrade those to use the latest 3070, 3080 cards for like crazy power. And future-proofing, and for a lot of people that don't like technology, that hopefully gives people a bit of assurance that they could buy a PC that they know will comfortably run the software out there in the market and continue to do so for the foreseeable future. On a golf front, it's been a mixed bag for me. I played a fair bit. I managed to get out there every couple of weeks during the after the first lockdown when we were allowed to. I played a lot at Halifax Golf Club, so thank you to all the guys there. And I set a target of trying to break 80 this year. It's just a dream of mine to shoot in the 70 and didn't really get close. Had a few rounds where I was like 1 over through 6 or something like that, and then let it go with a 10. On the simulator, I also haven't had a good year. I haven't really played that well, though. If you missed it, please check out the Pro Tour at Spanish Bay that I recorded earlier today. My best round of the year being the final round of the year, and it was a lovely way to finish 2020 because I have been getting annoyed. I've been getting angry. I've been throwing clubs probably more than I really want to be, and it was nice to have a really enjoyable round where I didn't get annoyed. I had no yips, which is brilliant. That's probably the most devastating bit of my game. When the yips kick in, it's soul destroying. I know I'm better in the sim than I am outdoors, so I just need to kind of set expectations a little bit and just kind of enjoy it more. So I'll be trying to do that again in 2021. Now, on a personal level, I don't know if people care about kind of personal elements, but it's been a tough year. My mum got diagnosed with Alzheimer's this year, and there's been a kind of rapid decline, certainly in the last couple of months. So that's been tough to deal with. In the summer, I did a video on men's health, telling people that, if you've got any niggles, you really do need to seek help. And I had pelvic and below issues, and to the point where it was hugely concerning. I was there at home crying with my wife, and I ended up going down A&E. I had a 2-week urgent referral. I've had various procedures to look into things. Thankfully, everything's come back normal, and over the last period of weeks, I've been feeling so much better, and still a few niggles, but not things that I am as concerned about now as I was back then. And there I am feeling sorry for myself, and then I find out that a dear friend has been through so much worse, who I hadn't spoken to for a few months, and it turns out that, they got some bad news. They had a big operation a week ago. They're going to have further treatment in the new year. I've got some news today that following the operation, it's as good as it possibly could be, which is fantastic. But it's given me things like motivation to think, while this person's going through hell, I'm going to do something positive. So I do drink a lot, and during COVID and during the pandemic, a lot of people have been drinking more, including myself, which is bad when you already start on a high level. So I've said, I'm going to stop drinking until he feels well enough to sit with me. Hopefully at some point as well in the summer, sit in a field at Glastonbury and look back on what was a hellish year in 2020. So I will have a lot more free time on my hands to do my music videos, to try and write some more songs, to try and get fit and healthy. Believe it or not, there are some weights in here. On the first video of the day today, I was carrying the ball about 230 with driver, which is shocking. So if I can get a bit stronger, fitter, healthier, that's a good thing. I think I'll be grumpy for at least a few days getting used to the new regime, but that's something I'm looking forward to. Shout outs, I say thank you to all the people that have watched the channel, that have put comments on there about they've enjoyed the videos, and people like Jeff Pierce, who's pretty much commented on nearly every video I've put out there. Really appreciate it. When I do these videos, it's normally just a bit of fun, but when someone comments and says something nice, it does feel good. There's other people on the Facebook forums. There's so many out there, emerging technology, high end, low end, whatever. I can't be bothered with them, to be honest. And there are so many retailers trying to sell their stuff. It's brilliant that I've got people that are willing to say, oh, Phil's the guy you need to talk to, get in touch with Phil. So thank you to people like Nails and Spencer the dog, people like Tommy Seb, who always let me know if there's stuff going on the channels, which is on the forums, and putting people in touch. It makes me laugh when people get in touch and they say, oh, it's funny to be talking to you. I've heard your voice, or you're like a celebrity. I think, me? Yeah, really. But it's cool. It's cool. And yeah, I hope to have more fun on the channel and do more kind of silly, informative, useful videos, and branch out into some other areas like a technology. I'm generally into kind of technology, so that'll be that's where the kind of fun comes for me, in trying out gadgets and things like that. So if ever I do like my music videos, I'll put not golf, and you can just skip them if you don't like them. If you don't want me singing next to a self-playing piano or playing guitar badly and singing alongside, just skip the video. Please don't unsubscribe. So it's been a massive year for GS Pro. Thank you to Davor and the development team for allowing me to have the early version and do the first premiere of the video, first video of GS Pro. The work that's gone on is incredible. The graphics, the feature set is just improving every day. The fact that the old online golf tour died away, and now there's the new simulatorgolftour.com site. Brilliant. Well done to Cook and other guys that have been involved with that. There's such a good community over at simulatorgolftour.com. If you have a compatible launch monitor, speaking of which, I really hope that Skytrack and FlightScope change their minds and actually embrace GS Pro going forward. If it's going to be the most affordable software in the market, and based upon the feature set that's being added, I really hope they don't turn their back on it because they want to make more money from what I will consider inferior software. That's that's not really good for customers. I think that is just about me done. It's just really to say all the best for 2021. I hope it's going to be a hell of a lot better year than this year. This one's been weird, and the sooner we can get back to a little bit of normality, the better. I hope to see you online with comments and doing some videos in the new year, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Stay safe.